Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today I have something very different for you. So I found some footage recently on a very old hard drive from mine and Ian's first ever trip to Disney World. So it was 2011, there was no channel at that point. The first vlogs I uploaded were in 2016, so this was way back before that. But we did film our first ever trip, not in a vlog style as I was saying, so it's not in any way like my regular vlogs, but a lot of you expressed an interest in still seeing that footage. So I have put it together as closely resembling a vlog as I possibly could. It was quite difficult to do because of the way it was filmed, and I just didn't kind of have the same footage that I normally would, if that makes sense. But it is pretty awesome to look back on it. I've got a mad fringe, it's beardless Ian, it's all very weird because we obviously were quite young then. It was only about a year after we met. And yeah, I thought I would upload it for you to see. Just a little change from the reaction vlogs, and then going forward, fingers crossed, we will be able to go back to Disney World at some point to film some new vlogs for you. So the trip was 2 weeks, I think, and this will probably break down into 2 vlogs. So there'll be one this week and one next week. We do also potentially have some even older footage that we're going to be able to share with you, and it's just very cool to look back on the parks when things were very different, like Fantasyland was still being built, like the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train and all that kind of thing in these vlogs. So yeah, I hope you enjoy them. We are in them, like I said, not in the way as we normally would be, so not really talking to the camera or anything. So I hope you still enjoy this, even though it is a little bit different. If you do enjoy it, make sure you give it a thumbs up, because that helps other people see it, if you think there's other people who might enjoy watching the parks from 2011. So yeah, let's get right into it. I have of course done an intro. We can't have vlogs without an intro, so that is the same. So yeah, here we go, and let me know in the comments if you enjoyed it. Here we go, first ever day staying on Disney property. It just feels so long ago. Obviously, we're going to Magic Kingdom. Where else would you go? And this was a super early morning, so we got here to have breakfast at Cinderella's Royal Table and had a really early ADR, so we managed to get in with hardly anyone around. It's perfect. And when I'm recording this is actually the same time of year, so we were there around the same time as now. So it's Halloween. And I think if I remember correctly, we had like plenty of time to take photos and stuff before we actually had our ADR. Oh no, Castle Crane. Oh, that's not what you want. I mean, it's still amazing. Still looks incredible. Oh, Victoria with her hair up. What is going on? Don't see that very often. Probably won't see it again either. Oh, that's funny.
And this breakfast was awesome. Like, we hadn't really done anything like this ever. We'd never done a character meal. Like, this was our first trip together, staying on property. So this was so awesome. It's the kind of like awkward taking a photo but filming scenario. Oh, of course, the mansion. It's a real bummer we didn't actually record any footage on the attractions on this trip. Like I said at the beginning, this wasn't me constantly like hurrying Ian. Like, come on. Yeah, we weren't really vlogging. This was literally just footage for us. So it's kind of weird to put this into a vlog. That song is going to be in my head for the rest of the day now. Oh, new Fantasyland construction. That whole area wasn't open yet. And I think this day we actually did Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party this same night, which you guys know I would not make that error now, doing like an entire day from first thing in the morning and then doing the party. I think we ended up going back to the resort. In fact, I think that's what we're about to do right now, yeah. Yeah, not a good plan. Don't try and do too much on your first day. Yeah, so we actually just took a break at the resorts and then came back to do the party. So we didn't even go back to our resort, I don't think. And I remember when we came to watch the parade, this was the only spot we could get. It was so crowded. But the Halloween parade is awesome. Like, it's just one of the best parades they have. Sadly not to be this year, but hopefully it'll be back next year. But I did fall asleep, so you can't really see where we are, but we're stood by a tree. Ian's obviously filming, and I was so tired, I actually leant on the tree, dozed off during this parade. So yeah, maybe not Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party on your first day of your trip. Love those grave diggers and the Haunted Mansion like dancers, the ballroom dancers. I think they're coming up next. With the Halloween party, I feel like it's worth the cost of the ticket for the parade and the fireworks. It's just great. I think we probably left after the parade. I think this was the second, but no, we did see the fireworks. I think we did. Oh my gosh. There's probably not much more filming after this though. I think we were so tired. And it's another day. So this was our view. We could actually see across to Disney Springs. It was just perfect. It was amazing. I'd love to stay in this room now that you have the walkway and all the stuff at Disney Springs. That would be awesome. And it's the Hollywood Studios day. And again, we just kind of cycled through these attractions. We didn't actually vlog while we were on them or anything.
I do sometimes wonder why Captain Antilles volunteered our services to stop to us. They're just safe and slow.
Attention, we are now ready to begin pre-boarding for flight 6017 non-stop service to Coruscant.
Enjoying your slushie. Is it good?
It's good. This is so well. Our lunch at Sci-Fi, the obsession begins. I think I had actually been there before, but this was the first time, obviously, in a long time that I'd done it. And ever since this time, I think we do it pretty much most trips. One Man's Dream, which is now called Walt Disney Presents, I think, but it's, you know, largely the same. Oh, Ian getting me taking photos. It's really, really worth taking a look around here if you never have. There's just so much interesting stuff about Walt and his life and his early years and all that kind of thing. So definitely you should check this out if you haven't already. Oh, that was the Florida project in the background up on the wall.
Spell EPCOP. Experimental, prototype, community.
I love the Streetmosphere characters in Hollywood Studios. They are just awesome.
Savannah, how you doing there?
Uh-oh, overheated.
It's a bit warm.
Not surprising.
What's going on down here?
Definitely talking over this bit because we'll get a copyright hit for sure on this music, but this used to be really fun. They used to do this several times a day in the park. So yeah, there was basically the majority of a day gone in the blink of an eye. This is what I mean. It's not really a full vlog, but it gives you guys an idea. You can see what the parks look like, what are we, 9 years ago? So quite a while now. So another day, another bus. At Saratoga Springs, that is the only transport, so there's no like Skyliners or monorails or anything. Anywhere you're going would be by bus. And we're going to Animal Kingdom. So this could have been Ian's first time ever at Animal Kingdom, I think, because last time he'd been as a child, I don't think it was there, so... Oh, Yak and Yeti. Again, the obsession begins.
You have a quiet and unobtrusive nature.
Oh, going straight to us.
I don't think so.
Quiet and unobtrusive nature. So these things aren't always right then.
Oh, the fringe years. Honestly, that fringe. That was not a good look for me.
Just chilling. Oh, is he going to go inside as well?
No, he's just on the ledge.
He's getting the other one to come back out. He's like, dude, I was talking to you.
We could always watch these monkeys for hours. They're so entertaining. Oh, and Divine. I haven't seen her for the longest time. I don't even know if she's still around. Okay, that was weird. When you're walking around is when you really see with this camera, because it's such an old camera, the stabilization is terrible, so it's really shaky.
It's just a safari right up here. Oh, cool, it's only a 10-minute wait.
So all of this would have been pre-Pandora as well, which seems so crazy now. That's such a big part of the park. Overheated, but still smiling.
Jumbo Wilson is number 1 is entering the reserve near the Little Missouri Forest. Over. Even on reserves like this, they're not completely safe from poachers. Hippos can't breathe underwater. They have to come up every 5 to 8 minutes. But they don't have to wake up that often. They're sort of in a trance, like rolling over in your sleep.
Wow.
Oh, just stay seated back there, please. Sit down, please. Thanks. Have you heard a giraffe has a purple tongue? It's true. See, they eat so much that dark purple color keeps their tongues from getting sunburned. Oh, these shaggy gray animals under here are white-bearded wildebeest, part of the largest animal migration on Earth. About 1.5 million of these guys migrate through here every year. Marking his territory. That's so other lions know that if they're close enough to him, they're in his area. Roosters are swimming. Oh, and a male warthog backed into...
Yeah, that was one of the best safaris we actually ever did, and still to this day, because the giraffes were so up close. It was amazing. And now for Everest. And I am actually riding Everest. You can't tell because you can't see me and we don't film on the ride. But yeah, I was riding on this occasion. Okay, and we are done with that day, apparently. This is what I mean, these aren't really vlogs in the usual sense, it's just kind of little snippets of our trip. (1823). I still remember that room number. That's so funny. Another day, another bus. Where are we heading today? I would imagine Epcot. Oh, okay, we're going to the beach club and we have breakfast at Cape May Cafe, which is the only time we've ever done that. Oh, cute. Beardless Ian. So young.
She's got breakfast.
I could eat that right now. Oh, how cute is that? By the way, I need to point out, on this trip, clearly, I was feeling the need to wear strapless tops. I bought about 7 of those black strapless tops. I did not wear the same one every single day. Just realised it looks like I'm wearing the same, literal same top every day. Vintage test track. I actually really preferred test track like this, the queuing area. That was like, I definitely preferred it to how it is now. The interactive stuff is good that they have now, but I did like it like this. Again, because it's not a vlog, no on-ride footage, sorry. And soaring, so I'm guessing this would have been soaring over California back then, which was our favourite. I actually preferred that to soaring around the world like it is now. They're both good, but I really liked soaring over California.
Hello, welcome to Soar. My name is Patrick, and I'll be
I love that this little intro video has never changed.
Small aviators don't measure up to the height indicator on the seat. Just put the belt through the loop in the center strap before buckling. Nice work, pal. Soon you will be airborne. So if you or your little aviators have a fear of flying or of heights, you might want to wait for your party at the arrival gate.
Oh, Club Cool. I think that is me drinking Beverly. Why Ian is filming me from a distance, I do not know. And that was when I rode the orange mission space for the first time and felt sick for about 3 hours afterwards. Oh, the cranberry bog. Oh my gosh, Captain EO, that is vintage. So it looks like we pretty much got all the rides done. It must have been quiet. I've got half a head, as usual, on the Spaceship Earth video at the end. Now we're going somewhere else. We are doing a lot on this trip. Oh, Ohana. Again, sorry, I don't think I filmed the food. No, I did not. Ooh. So this day was a special day. This is the 40th anniversary, which was the 1st of October. So obviously we're coming up next year on the 50th, and this was the 40th. So we really, really were glad we were there. It was so busy though. I love that they did the same song that they did on opening day. That was so nice.
Walt Disney World is your world!
Oh, it's the legend himself, Mr. Lou Mongello. I'm getting a hug there. Lou has an amazing podcast, so I will link it in the description if you've never listened to it. It's so good. Wow, look at the crowds. I think we just got out of there. We literally went for the kind of little ceremony they did and then left because it really was quite crazy. Yeah, big exit sign. Let's leave. And we're heading to Epcot. I think yesterday we basically focused on Future World, and then today we're going to be doing World Showcase. And on this day we ate lunch at Tokyo Dining and dinner at Teppanedo, so it's definitely a Japan Pavilion day. And I think we were in kind of a hurry, which is why we are taking the boat across. Thought it might be quicker. We had the best table by the window as well. If you can ever get that table for fireworks, it's just the best. Again, no food, sorry. Clearly we were, when it comes to on-ride footage and food footage, we were seriously lacking on this trip. Wow, it is busy today, and I have no recollection of who this kind of little entertainment group are. I don't know why. They seem to have completely escaped my mind. I guess it was super busy here as well, just because it was the 1st of October and it was the 40th anniversary. Like, all the parks, I think, were busy this day. Classic Ian panning shot. You can tell he was in charge of the camera. Wow, okay, this bit always tends to be a little crowded, but that's kind of crazy. Oh, Duffy dressed for Halloween. Cute. I don't think they have that band in the UK anymore either. They were really good. Oh yes, boulangerie patisserie. Always got to be done. I don't think they have this act in the Morocco Pavilion anymore either. So a lot of the entertainment has definitely changed over the years around the World Showcase. We actually had the deluxe dining plan on this trip, and it was so much food. It's too much. Unless you're going to do signature restaurants, it's a lot of food. So we just felt like we were eating pretty much all the time. It was good though, we tried so many restaurants on this trip. I think we're getting to the end of this vlog. This is pretty much where it's going to finish. So I will have another one, which will probably be the second half of the trip. So there'll just be 2 of these. But this has been so cool to look back on. I hope you enjoyed this look at our first ever trip together. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and we're really, really hoping to be back in the park soon to bring you more Disney vlogs. So as always, I hope you're having a great day, and we'll see you in the next one.